Hi Cancer, and welcome to your July 2023 reading. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, but also for any other zodiac constellation that is in Cancer. Or if you just find this reading and it is inspiring to you, then use it to your advantage. I'm not trying to make like very specific predictions here. We're trying to work on our consciousness and maybe finding more insight in a situation. So that's what I'm trying to do. We will look at general energy in the beginning of the reading. The Nine of Pentacles already wanted to come out here, and then in the second part of the reading I will look into a relationship dynamic. I will also pull some charms and one of my art postcards that I'm using as an oracle deck, so stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of things coming. All right, also check out the description box, of course, and go see if there is something that you might be interested in, and also leave a comment and like and subscribe to this channel. All right, so the Strength card, we already have the Strength card here, which is very nice in the middle of the reading. This card doesn't want to open up yet. We have the Seven of Swords. Also, you'll find the decks that I'm using, of course, in the description box below. Oh, all right. So then we have a Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We have a Two of Wands. We do have a Nine of Wands. We do have the Page of Cups in the reverse, and we do have the Sun. All right. Speaking of the Sun is coming and moving into your sign. We have Cancer season, so this is a good thing. The Sun is always a good thing. The Sun might bring light into a situation here with this card that is still upside down or face down. And there might be some reflection that you're doing that might bring information from the past to the surface. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is maybe a sign or a card that speaks of figuring out how to really implement a new stable chance or opportunity for yourself, or manifest a new opportunity. Maybe you haven't seen quite yet the door opening into a new, more stable environment, or into a more long-lasting, sustainable project, job, relationship. Maybe this is a thing that you're thinking about right now, and maybe this is a thing that you are contemplating. With the Three of Pentacles, here in the past we might have had difficulties subconsciously. Maybe it feels like it's difficult to work together with people, and it might not be clear why, and we might have the answer here why that is. But maybe you have a feeling that there's a difficulty working together with people with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, or it's difficult for people to take responsibility, or for you even to take responsibility for what you want to build. So we're coming into the Strength card in the timeline in the present. So this is a good thing. The Strength card gives you a lot of passion, a lot of strength, a lot of force forward, and at the same time you are able to control this type of force, this fire within you. It is not just like random outbursts. It is a controlled force moving forward. It's giving us courage. It's giving us a sense of control over our inner beast, I want to say, and it's giving us really passion for what we do. So there's a lot of love for what we do. There's a passion for what we're doing and what we want to achieve. With the Nine of Swords in the subconscious, it's weird because maybe this passion is driving out of some sort of despair or anxiety. Maybe you're creating passion out of a subconscious fear. not sure how this interacts just yet. We might need more context. It's a little contradictory, but it's for some reason somewhat constructive. It's not, it doesn't seem like the Nine of Swords here is too destructive with the Strength card topping it. The Page of Cups is saying, though, maybe there is a little bit of a difficulty to change emotionally. Maybe you're having a hard time just giving out freely, trusting, being generous towards people. I mean, that's often we're at a point in our lives where we're like, enough, not now, this is not the time. Also, there's a lot of things going on in your sign this month. So also I think Juno is coming to your sign, which is really about relationships, long-lasting partnerships, how you want to live those, etc. So maybe there is something coming to the surface, or something getting more clear on how you want to live those relationships. We're going to look at relationship dynamic in a second. We have, we're moving into the Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Well, the Seven of Swords has a bad rep in general, but doesn't have to be such a bad card. When we talk about the Seven of Swords, we talk about maybe fast strategies to achieve a goal, also mental strategies that might be a little deceptive, in a sense that you're not talking too much about what you're planning, that you're not communicating too much about what you are up to. With the Two of Wands, I think subconsciously you have a plan. Like deeper down, you really feel like, I have a plan. I know how to move forward. I know how to accomplish things. This is how I want to approach a certain situation here. Seven of Swords, as I said, maybe just keep quiet. Maybe just don't communicate everything you're planning or you're about to do. Sometimes we need to, not share too much, so we can actually really manifest. And the Nine of Wands in the reverse is, with the Page of Cups together, is maybe a feeling of like, I've come so far, but how does that serve me? So I did all those things, and it's kind of holding me back. My experiences are kind of holding me back. Maybe my bad experiences are holding me back. Don't let that pull you down, you know. Don't let that become an attitude. Maybe that's a feeling for a moment, but it's just there to show you the contrast, really. You have a lot of strength to move forward. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of courage, and you have a lot of drive also subconsciously. So let's see what's becoming clear here. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Well, when you're moving from the Queen of Wands in the reverse to the Strength card, it's a very healthy thing, because the Queen of Wands in the reverse might be a little bit of a drama queen, creating the drama, or not being very capable of controlling that fire, that force, and that force and that fire might become destructive. When we're moving into the Strength card, we're learning exactly that, to control the fire, to control the passion, to direct the passion into something that is more long-lasting. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have the Strength card with the infinity sign above her head. So it's really like a long-lasting force that is generated by controlling your inner fire. Okay, so let's see what the relationship dynamics have to say. This could be every relationship. It can be a romantic relationship, but it can also be a friendship, a family relationship, a business partnership. This is really up to you how you want to use this reading. So this other energy person. If you're single, this can also be something that you're looking for, or a part within yourself that needs more attention. This other person, Two of Wands, interesting. We have a Two of Wands here as well. So there's somebody who really tries to figure out how to move forward with this, but there's a lot of attraction, I think, towards you, towards building something. There is definitely a spark with the Wands. If it's not a romantic thing, it could just be like, yes, I want to work with this person, I want to make this work, let's have a plan, let's make a plan, let's figure out what could be possible here, and like be really practical about figuring this out. You are at the Four of Pentacles, very nice, in a very stable position with yourself. You're like holding maybe on to your sense of security, being like, okay, I'm not just gonna give everything out, I'm not just gonna offer this person everything. I accumulated this sense of security for myself, and I will build on that secure foundation and not lose that secure foundation. It's a good thing. So how does that, how do you guys mirror each other, or how can you work together to move forward? Star in the reverse. Well, the star in the reverse, and we have the Six of Cups here as well. Star in the reverse is a little bit tricky because we might have some sense of insecurity there to fully show ourselves or to open up. There also might be a difficulty to authentically be yourself in this connection. Or there is too much of a holding on to something from your side maybe, so you're not too open. But I see with the Six of Cups here that there is a chance to establish trust, or the idea is to start establishing trust here in this connection, in this relationship, and to not hold back so much. Maybe it just doesn't feel right. This could also be, but I think it has to do with the cups, the Six of Cups, and with a sense of trust that is maybe not just quite there yet. All right, I will pull another card. How can we establish more trust maybe, or feel more like ourselves in this connection? Well, maybe don't Three of Pentacles in the reverse is saying maybe don't necessarily overly focus on working together. It's not so much through the connection that you find yourself, it's more like working within yourself to find yourself, is how there's two more cards. It's how I'm reading this. Yeah. Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. For me, it's very clear message to really just stand for what you want. It's okay to want something. It's okay also to fight for what you want, and it's okay to also defend what you want, and to stand your ground. So this is what I'm seeing here. This is, of course, about ego, but this is about healthy ego as well, and defending your boundaries, setting your boundaries, communicating that you also do have a will and you also do want things out of this. And if this is the other person, because it fell on the side of the other person, then don't be distracted or irritated by this, because this is actually a pretty healthy thing. If somebody's like, yes, I want things and this is what I want, then they are really communicating to you who they are, and that's a good thing, you know. So you're not gonna be surprised later on, like, oh, I thought this is what you wanted and now you're a completely different person. If someone tells you what they want, then believe them, you know. So I think this is kind of like the message here. So let's see what the my little oracle cards deck here has to say. I do this without looking at it, as you can see, because there is really personal cards in this as well. So yeah, I'm just going in here. Oh, we have two. Interesting. Oh, wow. There's two Venuses. That's so cool. So we have 2, wow, that's really cool. We have 2 times, I'm hoping that YouTube is not censoring this, Venuses by different painters in the Galleria degli Uffizi in Florence. So one is by Lorenzo Di Credi, and one is by Tiziano Vecellio, and they're both like Renaissance paintings. And yeah, it's about really just embracing your own beauty, I would say. How I can really interpret these pictures, it's like there is a strength to this Venus, but in the strength lies beauty, and here is also this acceptance of self and just like position of rest as well, and position of receptivity. That's very Venusian and very feminine type energy, like letting things come towards you, and also judging that for what it is. So if somebody is coming towards you here with, I want all of these things, like take your time, you know, take your time to stay in your beauty, stay in your power, stay in your I want to say observative state. They're very observant, it seems like. It seems like they're really observing the situation very carefully, not talking too much. That's all things that I'm seeing here in these 2 cards. Okay, I will also pull some charms. I haven't done the charms in a really long time, so I'm excited. Ooh, nice. All right. We do have, of course, there is, I have a feeling this person is a hard worker, but at the same time, I mean, we have this here. This is such a masculine symbol for me, like look at me, I'm presenting myself, you know, this is the rooster. And this person might have Spanish ancestry or Latino type of vibe. This is a hard worker. I feel like this is a hard worker, which is a good thing. Has a lot of fire, has a lot of passion. This could be something stable. With this stone, I feel like this could really be built on a stable foundation with this type of person. We do have maybe also some musical interest here. There's a lot of passion going on with the match. We have the match here. We do have this guitar pick here. So maybe there is music involved, or listen to musical messages these days, or listen to music that might inspire this connection. There is a loose attachment, I want to say. This person is somewhat attached to you. It is not just yet really solid, but there is a chance of building something solid. That's how I read it, and that's not a bad thing. You know, a loose attachment is sometimes better than like this strong grip. We do have the Cardinal, which is saying, yes, be yourself, show yourself, be yourself. Don't be afraid to open up and be authentic. And I think that's a problem that we have here with the star in the reverse. There is a lot of clarity coming for you through communication. You might even work through an emotional stagnancy in this relationship or in this connection, where we are maybe not ready just yet to change our inner life. Educate yourself. This is really important with my education charm. This is a charm of my old high school. It's important to learn to educate yourself, especially about what keeps you stable, maybe even financially educate. Maybe you're in a situation where it's important to be financially independent, or become financially independent. If this is a business partnership, make sure, or like a business opportunity with a person, make sure that you have your ducks in a row. Very important, and be educated, because this person seems like maybe they have a lot of good ideas, they're a hard worker, but maybe their financial foundation is not the most stable, I want to say. I don't know, but it's just, it could be that kind of person, because the Knight of Wands is more like the inspired, creative, forward moving person, and not so much the slow builder. So yeah, that's the reading. I think that's it. I hope that you can take some interesting thoughts with you, and please subscribe, like, comment. Check out my description box for more information if you need a private reading, or if you want to know more about me as a person, as an artist, as a musician, which I also do. And I hope that you have a great July, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.